All right, so we're going to film a typical homework session that we do on the weekends. You'll see a few assignments. I'll put them up on the screen, and you'll see me pausing the video to put some audio in the background so I can explain what's going on the whole time. And I hope you guys enjoy. Put some comments below if you have any questions about anything or want me to expand upon why I did something or why we went about it a certain way, and we'll open up the conversation. So take care. First, we'll do perspective. Okay, so here we're just setting everything up as we normally talk about. You can see we both have pencils, got the eraser, got the homework assignment out, and we're just gonna see what's going on from there. Hey, I haven't sitting up straight. Okay, let's read out loud.
How many? How soon?
Now read the directions. Up here first.
What do adults and kids really know about what we ever things? Let's find out. You and an adult family member are going to try understanding each other's perspective.
Okay, so he's getting emotional right away. So I know that this could potentially not be a very good assignment, but rather than overreacting, I just let him continue to read the directions according to whatever emotion he's feeling at that time. I don't overreact and I don't underreact, just keep on going. That's what works for our family. Doesn't always work for every child or every family situation. This is the primary reason why we always talk about on this channel how the parent has the PhD, because only you can make that call and know how far to push them.
How well? Understanding.
So to sum up the directions here, basically it's a perspective assignment. He's going to ask me a few questions about some household chores, get my perspective, and then I'm going to do the same thing for him. So this is a difficult assignment for him. It's abstract. I know it's going to be hard, so let's see how it goes. What's the first question? How many? Okay, so you're seeing two attention grabbing techniques that I often use. One is tapping the table, two is starting a question. So sometimes he's off task, I'll give a quick little tap with my fingers, and then I'll also start off the question so that it can get him going on the right track. And what are your reasons?
Clean up.
All right.
You win the race.
Clean up sounds good. Write it down. That is a good reason to do chores. Anything else?
Play.
Play, okay. So you'll see me constantly asking him, is there anything else? Basically, I'm just letting him lead the assignment, right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm letting him lead, taking initiative. Okay, go ahead. Anything else? Or is that it?
That's it.
So we got clean up, play, and do. Okay, what's next?
I think your adult perspective is
Who is the adult in this house?
Mommy.
And?
Daddy.
Anybody else?
Jackson.
No, Jackson's not an adult. He's a child.
Yeah. Josiah.
No, Josiah's not an adult.
Oma is.
That's right. Mommy, Daddy, and Oma. And Jacoby. All right, what's next? Okay, so you just heard me go off track there. Asking who the adults are in the house has nothing to do with the assignment, at least for completing it. But if there are opportunities to interact with your child other than what's on the actual assignment, I highly encourage you to take advantage of that. These are conversational opportunities to build their optics and perspectives on different things like that. So I saw an opportunity to discuss who's an adult and who's a child, so I went for it. And we ended up having a good laugh about who's an adult and who's not. And so I would encourage you to really find those times whenever it makes sense for you. Which one?
10.
10? Okay. Sounds good. And why do the adults think you have 10? Why do we think that, Josiah? Why do we think that? Why do we think that? Why does Daddy and Mommy think you need to do 10 chores?
I don't know.
Okay, well.
I don't know is a huge step for your child with special needs. That took 11 years to get going. He would just sit there and stare or guess or do anything. So the self-advocacy of saying he doesn't know is huge. So I encourage you to move towards that as soon as possible.
Don't go to sleep with mud on your face.
Let's go to the next column here.
How many household chores should my student do each week?
Oh, this is my perspective. Let's see here. How many household chores should my student do each week? I think Josiah should do 2.
Clean.
And reasons are is for responsibility.
For responsibility.
I don't think we're doing this assignment right.
We're most definitely not doing the assignment right, but carrying on.
I think my student's perspective is to clean up. I think we're supposed to fold this in half, buddy, but that's okay. Because he likes to get busy.
So for me, I chose to not overreact or try to correct the tapping on the table. When I do homework, when I study, I'm fidgeting all the time. I'm listening to music. I'm doing all kinds of other things. So there's no reason in my mind to discourage him from doing whatever he needs to keep himself on track. He was still on task. I was doing work. He was entertaining himself. So no need to overreact in some situations.
What are you tapping? What are you playing?
Joe Perry.
What you probably didn't hear in the main timeline there was I went ahead and used the tapping opportunity to interact with him, and I asked him what he was playing, and he said Joe Perry. So that's great, right? Just a chance to interact, got something out of it, and we're moving on.
You wrote true and responsibility.
That's true.
And clean up and
Not a very comprehensive answer, but we're after base hits, not home runs here. Incremental progress is always good.
you did 2.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Whatever you think's best. Are we all done, or do we have more?
All done.
All right, that sounds good. Well, you want to take a break or do your math?
Take a break.
All right.
So this is part of independence building. I'm asking him, does he want to take a break? I'm asking him, how long does he want his break to be? And just allowing him to control his time a little bit and take ownership of the process.
15 minutes.
We'll go set the timer then.
I have a timer to set.
Set it for 15 minutes. And then we'll come back and do math.
Do the final homework.
All right, so that was a
Welcome back.
perspective homework assignment. Not easy for any child on the spectrum to do. A lot of abstract thought processes there. So in 15 minutes, he'll take a break and come back and we'll do math. I'll go back over with some audio and sort of highlight what's going on there. Big things are attention grabbing, so sometimes you'll hear me say the first word of the first sentence. If he's tapping or doing something that's not on task, rather than just immediately scolding him, I'll ask sort of what he's doing and attempt to redirect from there. So, all right, see you back for math.